Alright, so last night I watched Frazier Park Recut, which was sent to me by Guillermo Canales. Now, what's funny is I went onto YouTube and I typed in Frazier Park Uncut reviews. I didn't scroll down for a while and I didn't thoroughly look through, but from what I could tell by a quick glance was that there was 2 reviews for this film. 2, and that's it. And one of them, because I did press play on both and I watched them for, I don't know, a minute or 2 each, just to kind of see what people's thoughts were on this, because this doesn't have a lot of ratings on IMDb, and I was just kind of curious on what these guys had to say, because there was only 2 of them, and I'm like, all right, I can see a couple seconds of them. And one of them, coincidentally, was saying that he was doing that video as a recommendation for Guillermo. So I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that is the exact same Guillermo that has sent me this copy. Although it does seem like I got the one up, because it looks like I was given the copy and this guy had to go find it online. But he was a patron of his, so maybe it evens out. I don't know. So this is about 2 friends or brothers. What are they? They're fucking friends. Tyler and Sam hit gold when they cast the perfect actor, Tom Morris, to play the psychopathic antagonist of the film. With everything falling into place after the script, securing Kevin at one time. Brothers, something, I don't know. They're close. And so they decide they're going to make this film they've been working on for a while called Frazier Park. And so we get a found footage style film in the style of found footage, but kind of turning things a little bit. And it's about guys who are making a found footage film, and while they're making that found footage film, there's extra found footage on the outside of the production, and we get to see some stuff for the filming of their film inside the film. And then we also get to see more stuff, which is what makes up the film in which we're watching here. I know I made that sound kind of confusing, but it's pretty simple. They're making a fucking found footage film, and we're seeing the behind the scenes and seeing some of the scenes that they're filming in their found footage film, and they kind of play into the story. Overall, I did like the idea. I did like aspects of it, but ultimately I felt the film fell flat, and that's mostly because of how anticlimactic I found the ending, and I also didn't find the building of tension to work as well. I don't think it's going to be a surprise to anyone when they watch this what is all happening here. I am keeping this fairly spoiler free just because I don't feel like getting into spoilers throughout, because I just don't have honestly a lot to say about it. So I'll just keep it spoiler free because I don't even have anything much to say about it spoilery wise. But yeah, just kind of like how it wraps up, how it builds to that climax. I just don't feel like the build was strong enough. There needed to be more tension between the characters. There just needed to be a couple more moments. And this movie is only 70 minutes long, okay? So they could have added those 15, 20 minutes to, add in the tension, the atmosphere, whatever, that would have built to a climax and then delivered on the climax and made it scary, or make it a little bit more prolonged and build on our fears. So yeah, I don't know. They hire this, I said that on the back as I was reading the synopsis. They hire this guy to be on the film as an actor in their movie to play the groundskeeper who's the murderer of the mother. And while he's there, he's basically making his own film. He's making Frazier Park Recut. It's his own thing he's doing behind the scenes, and he's antagonizing and pushing these guys. What for, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe to make his film better. I don't know. But regardless, It's fine. It's a fine found footage movie. It's not one I'm highly recommending by any means, but if you're a found footage completist and you like these kinds of movies, I'd check it out. I found myself to be a tad underwhelmed with it by the end, but there's good things to be had. There's good things to be had, but I can see a lot of people watching this and being like, dude, nothing happened. Nothing's happening. You know, it is kind of repetitious in that way. But ultimately, I thought it was fine, and that's what I'm sticking with on that. So I appreciate it, Guillermo. There you go. Now you have 2 reviews online for this film. That guy got into it way more than I did. He was like 20-something minutes long for his review. Mine is not going to be that long. I don't know what else to say about it. The performances are all slightly above average. Like, and I don't know, and it kind of varies a little bit. Like, one of the brothers or the friends, he's not amazing. And I blame some of this on direction, you know, especially with low budget stuff. That can be a serious problem. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm going with okay. So there you go. So thank you to Guillermo for sending this to me. I hope that at least satisfied something in you, but wasn't a huge fan. It was all right.